What we're going to be talking about today is the solar eclipse. The title of the video is going to be distractions, because that's all this is. It's a one big distraction. Okay? All I've seen over social media for the past 24 hours is just having to do with this solar eclipse. Whoop-de-doo, the moon went across this fucking sun. Whoa! Let me go stand outside with my goggles, take time off of work to go stare at the sun for 10 minutes. Oh my God. All I see over social media is what a beautiful experience this is, and it's a video of the sun being black for 5 seconds. What an experience. What a beautiful moment in history. What do you mean a beautiful moment in history? It's been happening since before we were born, before your grandparents were born, before your grandparents' grandparents were born. What's beautiful about it? The sun went over the moon. Whoop-de-doo. All I see over social media is people taking time off work, people taking time off of school. Some businesses even shut down for the solar eclipse. So I'm originally from Texas. I don't live in Texas anymore. I'm not going to tell you motherfuckers where I live, because that's none of your business. You can probably take a guess about how beautiful it is here, about how sunny it is here, about how beautiful the weather is. You might be able to tell. But I used to be from Texas. I moved yesterday. Guess when the solar eclipse was? Today. If you look at all the Texas hotel rooms, they're fully booked. They've been fully booked for a week. Okay? So that means that there's people deliberately taking time off of work to drive in their shitty little Toyota Camrys, whatever you drive, all right, all the way to Texas to stand outside for an event that takes fucking 30 seconds. The sun goes, woo, and it's covered up. That's it. I'm going to get closer for you guys. I'm going to get closer for you. All right? So the sun goes, woo, for 30 seconds and gets a little bit dark. Oh no, it got dark. And people are talking about what a beautiful moment it is. It's not beautiful. All it is a distraction. Just like all the sports games, just like the news, just like anything you can think of that's purported by the mainstream media, it's a big distraction. I guarantee you, in the next 2 to 3 days, you are going to be seeing a lot of news that has to do with shit that's happened on this day, April 8th. And you want to know why it's not covered today? Because all the news is covering is fucking the sun going over the moon. Woohoo! Big news coverage, ladies and gentlemen. Not shit that actually matters to your life. Not like the tax being raised 50%. Not like your wages are going down. Not like the housing prices are rising. Not like there's food shortages and food warehouses are being burnt down left and right. Bridges are being torn down left and right because the power went out on the ship. Oh no. But if you watch the video, the power's on the ship. All this shit's going on, and y'all are focused on an eclipse? All I can see on Snapchat and Instagram and this, that, the third is just a fucking black sun. Who cares, guys? You're broke. You're poor. You couldn't even take a day off work if you wanted to, and you're taking a day off work to look at the sun? I'm looking at the sun right now. It's nice and sunny outside. I don't got to worry about no eclipse here in sunny side. You don't even know where. Maybe you will, but you don't even know where. I used to be from Texas. I could have stayed an extra day. I could have stayed an extra day to watch the eclipse. But you know what I said? I'm not a fucking pussy. I'm not a bitch like you. I don't have to stand there and look at the sun for shit to feel good. You know what I do? I go jump in my pool. I'll go jump in my pool and feel good. I'm gonna look at the sun with a pair of goggles on like some faggot. Cut that part out. But I'm gonna go jump out of the fucking sun and look at it like a loser and take time off work. You're taking time off work to put on the social media that the sun is turning black. Everyone knows that. Why are you posting about it? Shut up. You don't think everyone knows that the sun's black for fucking 5 seconds because there's a solar eclipse? Figure it out, guys. Alright, so I was going to end the video, but I got more to say. Alright? So, back to the distraction part of it. If you think that this is just some fairy tale, the fucking sun going over the moon going over the sun, you're an idiot. Alright? Right now is the last time in history to break free. And what are you doing about it? Put my goggles on and get the fucking video started. A beautiful moment. You don't have time for that. You're poor. Show me your bank account. Anyone who posted a video online about the solar eclipse, show me your bank account and then look in the mirror and tell me, is it okay for you to be taking time to go video the fucking sun? It's not. I can tell you right now, without even looking at your bank account, it's not okay. All right? Right now is the last time in history to break free of the global enslavement. Because a lot of people think I'm crazy. But whenever your kids are born, you know what they're going to be? And you know what? You're going to be a slave to the system. You're going to be working 40 hours plus a week for $3,000, if that, a month. If that, a month. Okay? And you're going to sit here and tell me that it's okay for you to go out there and every single thing they put on the news, a solar eclipse, who knows, holidays, the sporting events, the movies that come out, the new Ariel, all this crap, you're going to tell me that it's okay for you to go and watch that, to take time off work, to take time out of your relationship with your friends and your girlfriend and your wife or your boyfriend, whoever's watching this. You think it's okay to go and take time out of that to go watch a solar eclipse? It's not. It's not okay. I can sit in my pool and float around on my floaty all day because I'm balling. You're not. You don't have enough time to go outside and look at the sun. You don't have time. You're running out of time. This is what you guys don't understand. All the time that you spend on your sporting events, at the club, doing this, doing that, you don't have time for it. Do that later. Okay? You think whenever I was broke, I was spending time videoing the solar eclipse? I can guarantee you I wasn't. If you think whenever I was broke, I was spending time watching movies, I can tell you I wasn't. If you think whenever I was broke, I was spending time watching the NFL and the NBA, all the games that we know are scripted. You know that they're scripted. How many times have you seen a call on a sports game where you're like, that shouldn't have been a call, and it just dictated the game? All the time. So you're gonna spend time watching that. Whenever the Romans fell, you know what they did? They put on lion fights, basketball games, Coliseum games. You wanna know why? To distract you. To distract you from what's actually going on. And what's actually going on is you're getting fucked. Raw and hard. The wages are down. It is now cheaper to rent a house in all 50 states than it is to buy one. Think about that. No matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you're trying, you're never going to be able to afford a house. Never. And you're worried about the solar eclipse. You're worried about the solar eclipse. There's another big distraction. But right now, if you're working at Kroger's or you're working at some restaurant job, you need to wake up. Because all these people who I'm seeing right now are posting on social media work bullshit jobs to begin with. You are not making any money per month. You need to wake up. You need to quit your job and find something that's really going to make you money. And if you do have a job right now that's paying you some money, you know what you need to do? You need to go out there and while you're working your job, find a side business. Find something that you can start yourself. Find something that you can control. Okay? Because right now, if you're still worried about the solar eclipse, you got a lot more to worry about. Okay? A lot more. So much that we'd have to go into 15 different videos to explain it all. 16, maybe 30 videos to explain it all. You're worried about the sun going over the moon, but you're not worried about your future. You're not worried about what your kids' are going to think about you when they're like, why are we working at Whataburger? Why hasn't my dad made it yet? Because he was too busy worried about bullshit eclipses, about bullshit sports games, about bullshit. You're worried about all the wrong things. You're worried about what people think about you when you're at the club, when you're doing this, when you're doing that. You can't think like that anymore. Today's the day to change. After this solar eclipse, if I see one more word about it, I've even thought about it. I've seen some of my friends that I grew up with from high school posting, ask me, they call me all the time. Colby, what do I do to change my life? Colby, what do I do to make some money? Colby, my girlfriend hates me. Colby, this, that. I can't help you. I can't. You're an idiot. You're trying to ask me for advice when you're worried about the solar eclipse. What do I need to tell you? No wonder your girlfriend hates you. No wonder. I hate you. If I hate you and I'm not even fucking you, what do you think your girlfriend thinks about you? No wonder she thinks you're a worthless loser. You are. All you care about is some stupid shit that everyone already knows about. If you are posting on social media and you don't think everyone and their fucking great-grandmother hasn't realized that there's a solar eclipse going on, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. There's no advice I can give you. There's no book I can tell you to read that's going to help you figure out that that's not the shit you can be worrying about. Think of any multimillionaire right now and go check their story. Do you think they're posting about how it's a beautiful event in history even though it's happened for millions of years? Do you think they're posting about that? Do you think that they took time out of their day to go sit in the sun with goggles on? No, because that doesn't affect their life. If you're still asking me and you're still DMing me and you're still asking me, oh, how do I get like you, Colby? How do I sit in my pool all day and not have to do anything? I still work hard. But when I want to go sit in the pool, I go sit in the pool. When I don't want to work, I don't want to work. Whenever I want to wake up, that's when I wake up. And you want to know why that is? Is because whenever I was poor, I wasn't worried about what they were saying about on social media. I wasn't worried about no damn solar eclipse. All I worried about is that my bank account was low and it needed to change. That's all I was worried about. All right? So if you're still asking me all these dumb questions about this and that, you need to put your head down and grind. You need to find a skill that you're good at. Even if you're not good at it, you need to find a skill that makes you money. And I'm going to tell you where it is. It's online. If you think you're going to get hired at a job and your life's going to be fixed, I don't know what to tell you. A job is not going to save you. All right? All the money is online. Online. It's not at your fucking Kroger bagging up groceries. It doesn't matter how much you save. A Bugatti costs $5 million. If you made 80 grand a year, it would take you, I don't even know how much. Let me try and do the math on that. 70 years? It would take you 70 years if you worked at Kroger and saved every penny. Every penny. Didn't pay for gas, didn't pay for food. It would take you 80 years to afford that car. There's people who buy that like that. Who don't care. They don't care. All right? They don't care about $5 million. And you know why it is that they don't care about $5 million? Because they don't care about the solar eclipse. Cut it off.